We got ourselves Danger going to be going up first on Team Blue. On Team Blue, we got ourselves Wombo combo. Bezzy. We got ourselves Seki. Oh, my man. Don't you throw bobs or nothing at people. Please, man. Just send your mount until it's your time to play, dude. It's a 1v1. And we got Atham and Chill in the back of Danger. Already getting assaulted by Mary. Oh, my goodness. It's going to be a port for Danger. As Mary's just going to have to trek his way from one side to the other with the NASCAR. Danger, go for the Void Elf racial port into a Void Elf. He has no zip code. By the time Mary figured out what was going on. On Team Red, we also got your Watch. We got ourselves a Blip Chill in the back. We got ourselves Crippers. And we got ourselves Brat. Chefka. Oh, yeah. Warlock Hellstones. You guys are free to poop them up. Yeah, Warlock and Team, you're free to share Warlock Hellstones. Going to be a trick for Danger. Throwing in a Mally into Mary's face. Wall up and is trying to get himself some Shadow Bolts. I think he's going to try to get some damage rolling. Trying to get some Shadow Bolts. Try to get some pets up and running, most likely. And Mary's just going to kind of hang back behind the pillar and try to see if he can get himself some heals. As Danger is getting himself handed Gul'dan's rolling. Danger just needs to make sure he doesn't get interrupted on the wrong spell. Summon Vilefit coming out. He always has that in his back pocket as a spell he could use. It looks like Mary is just not going anywhere. He is constantly slowed by the Succubus CC. So he might actually not be able to go anywhere. As Danger is just continuing to get more damage up and running. Mary hanging out by the pillar, or at least walking towards the pillar. Doing quite a lot of damage to Danger. Succubus CC does come out. He's going to try to summon a Tyrant. Mary should be aware of the Tyrant. Going to be a Hodge and Danger. But the Tyrant is going to have the free reign to slap some spells around. Danger might be going down here though. Mortal Call into Mary. Tyrant and Danger are doing quite a bit of damage. And Mary's just going to have to walk all the way back to Danger with a Tyrant slapping. It looks like the Tyrant was not beefed up. I think Danger, by the time he summoned the Tyrant, he didn't really have the imps available anymore. So it made it much rougher. And Danger is now really on the back foot as a lot of his defensives and offensives are gone. He's going to have to go for a lot of self-heals, lots of CC chains with the Succubus. He's trying to summon another Vile Fiend over at Mary. There goes that port. Does save the gateway back up. Next Hodge could be very, very deadly. And he will not have the Succubus to help him out. It looks like Mary's just walking at Danger. Might be able to get the big Hodge rolling. There goes the Hodge. Wings are up and running. Danger could be down for the count here. Does he get the Mortal Call off at the last second? He does get the Mortal Call off. That's going to be the stun by the pet. Could be a bubble maybe out of Mary. The stun comes out. Shield of Vengeance is up, and Mary is going to see if he can recover some health without committing a massive immunity yet. Danger needs to recover in health, and it goes at second to see for a second, which Mary does break out of, I think, due to dots, or maybe due to Felgar that's attacking him. Now, Felgar is just playing by his own beat of the drum, dude. He just sees the target, hits the target. He doesn't care if it's CC'd. Danger get interrupted on a Fear. Not good for him, but does get a Vile Fiend cast. At least he's going to be able to get some damage maybe at Mary. Trying to build up those resources. Shadow Fury. Hand to Gul'dan. Maybe a second held to Gul'dan. Trying to summon a Tyrant. Going to be a high Jade trick inside of it. Someone trying to get a Gul'dan up and running. The Tyrant is up, but I don't think he's really got nothing to roll, man. Oh, man. This is unfortunate. It felt like maybe Danger committed too much. Committed some defensive that he probably didn't need to. So he maybe played it way too aggro. Did Atha just get hit with a Mally? Did Mary just throw a... It looked like he did for a second. It looked like he threw a Mally at Atham. But I don't know if he did or didn't. There was a bit of an audible bow between the two. That's going to be a Mary popping in wings. Hodge by Atham, expecting the trick out of Mary any moment. It's just going to go for a couple flash of light himself, getting a slow into Mary. Just going to let the range damage do work. And Mary, that was his minute-long wings. It wasn't real wings yet. It looks like Atha is going in with the big boy wings. It's going to be a Hodge to Atha. Adaptation doesn't break. It looks like he had to use the human racial to break out of that one. Let's going to see if he can NASCAR charge at Mary, trying to see if he can get some damage in. Hand of Freedom is up. Could be a Shield of Vengeance for Shield of Vengeance out of these two, as both of them are getting low. Mary does get a Shield of Vengeance up and running. Arthur could pop his own Shield of Vengeance, knowing that one is going to pop into the other. Hodge into Mary, gets a Shield of Vengeance. He does have wings, could be a pretty big pop. Back at Mary, Arthur's Shield of Vengeance still holding strong. Bubble coming out from Mary. And Mary had to bubble. He didn't want to get one shot by the Shield of Vengeance. That would have been huge, huge damage out of that shield with wings up and running. And Mary's bubble is down, does have a bop if he needs to. Atha is still super ahead on cooldowns. Going to be wings for Mary. Atha. Hodge apparently does not break him out from adaptation unless Atha is not adaptation this game. Maybe decided to go against all these paladins and maybe against Obliv. He decided to go relent, not to sit in polymorphs nearly as long. Maybe that'll be helpful for him. With the human racial, he'll be able to get out stuns every single time. This is going to be a Hodge to Mary. As Atha is going for a little bit of reheal, as Mary still got so much damage, so much pressure, and Mary's health is the one that's really suffering here. Hodge onto Atha. He does bubble it. That's going to be Mary with a bop. I don't really know if Atha needed to bubble it, but I guess he felt like, you know what? I really want to finish Mary off. I need to get it done. It needs to happen. Mary did use the bob to get himself back up and running. Wings are back up for Mary. I think these are real wings, though. This is going to recover quite a lot of health. And Ath, I think he's going to have to wait until he has his own set of wings. Shield of Vengeance should be available for the both of them very, very soon. 6 seconds for Mary. 13 seconds for Atha, as Atha got his own wings up and running, checking him out for Mary. Maybe a hand for him to come out for Atha. He's just continuing to run after Mary. Shield of Vengeance is back up. Atha might have to delay his damage until his own Shield of Vengeance is back up. Hodge onto Atha. Mary's Shield of Vengeance isn't going to pop into him, so you're just making sure he's maxed out on health. Atha should go for Shield of Vengeance here if he wants to. There goes Mary's shield popping. Atha could have went for Shield of Vengeance of his own. Just popped the Shield of Vengeance. Would have been a splashback damage into Mary. As it's like a weird karma effect going on with Paladins and Shield of Vengeance. And it looks like Mary's going to be able to recover quite a bit. He actually is going to continue playing this game. He is still in the game. Atha couldn't really finish him off. He's going to punish him now with a Hodge, but he's not really going to be able to finish him off as Mary goes in. Is that real wings this time, or was that middle long wings last time? It's so hard to tell, dude. It's really hard to tell sometimes. Because you gotta watch if there's like a hammer that gets thrown or not. Big Shield of Vengeance pop for Atha, turning around into Mary, and Atha without any kind of cooldowns does not get the rebuke, but still lands the big crit into Mary either way. Taking him out. First kill for Team Blue, and Team Red already setting out Obliv. Mage versus a Paladin. I don't even know how it's gonna go for Atha, man. I don't even know how that's gonna go. I don't know. And I don't like it. I don't know. And I really don't like this. Is going to be bad, dude. I don't think this is going to be good for him. Obliv is going to be able to blink into a wall out of Athaman's Hodge, unless he, because he didn't shrink it. So he must have blinked into a wall. And Atha already took so much damage at the very beginning. Obliv just looked at the guy. He blinked, just threw literally the inferno, or he literally threw the magma from the Earth's core at the man, and he just walked away. And I think Athaman is running Relent. I think he's running Relent. I think he's mostly just trying to deal with Obliv's combustion damage. And Obliv, oh my goodness, he got combustion rolling. Atha somehow be able to line Obliv. I guess Obliv didn't have the instant cast needed in order to max out the combustion. I was thinking Athaman is going to melt to this without a bubble. Obliv, I mean, I've noticed his combustion damage. Sometimes it's insane. But what's mostly insane is just the amount of mastery damage he can do. Is he like full mastery? Or is he just a gushing? Or maybe he's all haste? I don't even know. I don't think he's all haste. He's got to be doing something different for sure. Breath onto Atha. As he got short wings up and running, Atha will need to go for a self-heal. Obliv is going to take a lot of damage from Atha, but a temporal should keep him alive and floating. It looks like with 17% dampening, temporal isn't going to be nearly as effective. It's going to make it that much harder as we're nearing that 8-minute mark here, boys. The 8-minute mark. Atha mounting up, getting slow into Obliv. The breath is available. He's gonna try to land a Poly. Ooh, Poly getting kicked. Hodge, does it come out for the Greater Pyro? Does happen. That's gonna be a blink for Obliv. Is always gonna have that slippery blink out of the way every 15 seconds. And Atha got himself some movement. No breath for a second for Obliv. Might be able to really max the damage. Obliv got himself plenty of self-heals rolling. Does have shields rolling for himself. And a Ring of Frost coming for Atha is gonna send a couple of pyros at the man before he does escape. Obliv's health is getting kind of low, though. Obliv's health is getting kind of low. Atha might be able to actually get those execute hammers from afar. Might be able to actually start doing stuff, which could be huge. Obliv's health is low. The shield is up, but the health bar is low. So that does give Athaman more execute potential. It's going to get the... Oh! He actually, the single global, got wings, middle long wings coming out, and procced out, cauterized, ice block forced out for Obliv. Atha has bubble back up and running if he needs it. Does not get frozen. Perfect opportunity for him to recover. Is going to eat a Greater Pyro to the face. Shield of Vengeance. And that's going to be Shield of Vengeance absorbing those 2 G-Pies. I don't think that's what Atha was hoping for. He was hoping to run into the freeze with Shield of Vengeance, take damage, and then the ring break out a ring, and then walk up with that Shield of Vengeance with barely any health towards Obliv and hope that it pops next to his face. Obliv recovered quite a lot of health, by the way. That's a lot of health recovery with the Warlock Healthstone in his team. It's actually strong. Atha also has one. Bubble coming out for Atha. Obliv is actually plenty on health. It's just the way that he turns around damage on people. The way that Obliv just turns damage around on people. Just a bunch of fire damage just out of nowhere, dude. Just clashes and crashes on people. That's just insane. Obliv is going to go for a G-Pie, maybe a ring combo. No, Mally rolling into Atha. You should be aware. It's going to go behind the pillar immediately. Combustion coming down It's a lot of damage. Blink coming out for Obliv. Actually, no way for him to break out of a Hodge. But Arthur is still playing this very, very defensive. He's going to have to wait it out. He should be aware that he actually could have just stunned Obliv there on that blink. He could have stunned him and just did damage back to him or just healed himself up to full. That is something that Arthur can do. Hodge, because the breath brought it out a little early, is going to get that execute status onto Obliv. Or Greater Pyre is still going to happen. I think it's going to be a lot of this Greater Pyre back and forth until someone makes a mistake. Because eventually someone is going to make a mistake. It's either, oh, Obliv get an interrupt onto Arthur, going to put a lot of pressure on the guy. Did get a bunch of pyros, but Obliv is not giving up the spot that he created with the Ring of Frost. He'd rather stay there and chill while they got it. He got himself that nice piece of plot of land. All rung. Booby trapped. He's going to kind of hold his ground. Going to be a bunch of damage to Arthur. Mastery damage really start to scale up, and it's just going to start burning. Arthur trying to see if he can get a cast real quick. Did Obliv trying to disrupt him? He might have. Arthur might just be able to cast spells right in front of Obliv's face. Breath is going to separate these two for a second. Obliv is starting to take a bit of damage. Arthur does some Shield of Vengeance. We're just going to pop back into Obliv. No ice block available. Wait, I think Arthur got it. Oh my goodness, he got that one. Again, I told you it was going to be one of those games until someone makes a mistake, and there it was, boys. That is exactly what we wanted to see. And Brat, my man, this is the first time we've seen you duel. Nice, interesting Mog. Interesting Mog. It's unique and it's different, and that's what I like about it. That's not something we see a lot. Well played? I believe so too, boys. I believe so too. Arthur's going to have to go versus a Destra Warlock, though. Oh no, he already had Destra Warlocks, man. But Mom already had to fight Destra Warlocks today. It's like the equivalent of cleaning a room. You have to do it eventually. It's going to be a bot. I think get interrupted on fire, if not Chaos Bolt. Dropping down in Furnace, I think it was fire, maybe get interrupted on. It's going to be a Hodge by Arthur. Wait, does Brad go down or what? Huh? What? I don't understand what just happened, but Creeper's going to be up next. What? He just blasted damage into Brat. Oh my goodness. I'm going to guess the Brat, maybe I'm going to be able to go back and watch that one to see what happened. I felt like he made a mistake. Maybe made a small misplay. Creeper's popping off wings against Arthur. Shield of Vengeance is back up for Arthur. Creeper's just going to pop a Shield of Vengeance to get that aggressive shield for shield popping, man. He's going to get the shields popping off of one another. He really wants it to happen. Atherman shield pops, but it doesn't break Creeper's shield. Atherman has a bop if he needs to. Has wings up and running. Big shield popping to Arthur. Oh, barely any health left. Trying to get himself a heal, but looks like Creepers does take him out. There goes the run for Arthur, man, as Arthur took down 3 players on Team Red. Someone had to give, and Arthur did play out to the very last 3 cooldowns. And then Chox is up next. Again, I don't know what his full name is. There's a lot. The only part that rolls out of the tongue is the last 4 letters. Ch-O-K-S. Chokes. There it is. What's up, Banana? How you doing, my man? I'm trying to see if we can get away from Chokes as we're in that 13 minute dampening, getting close to that 14%, 51% dampener here, boys. 51% dampener. Barely any healing is going to happen in Chokes. Better not choke on this one. Better not choke. Grippers doesn't have Shield of Vengeance. No bubble available either. And Chokes has every cooldown available. He's starting to get a little bit of damage, but because he has every CD up, might be still in a decent spot. Grippers popping in Repentance through a bop is going to have a little bit more control than Chokes. I think he's going to be able to force out some cooldowns out of Chokes since he's not given an opportunity to really get a lot of damage out. This man better pop something. Shield of Vengeance is up, but Grippers is aware of the damage that's going to do. He's also aware of the lack of the immunities that he has in this type of a situation. Trying to see if he can juke away from Chokes. I think Shield of Vengeance might be able to do damage back to Grippers. Maybe he's far enough. He's going to get a mid along wings rolling up. There's going to be quite a bit of damage. Creeper's taking a bunch of hits. Trying to go for some cast. Interrupted and repent. And down he goes. There it is, man. Your watch is going to be up next doing a little bit of a wiggle dance towards Chokes. At least giving him a bit of like, yo, you know who you're going up against, right? A little bit of that on and do like, yo, what's up? You ready, right? Okay. Give you a second. Give you a breather. You know who you're going up against. Not going to like pounce on you out of nowhere. But he's not going to let him heal to full, dude. 59% dampening, no way it's happening. Bubble coming out for Chokes as you watch it trying to see if he can get away from the Pala. Sprinting the hell out of there. And is going to be able to catch himself a reset. The eyes are up. Chokes could pick up the eyes. I think he wanted to walk by them. Did not pick him up. Sometimes you walk past the eyes and the eyes don't look back at you, man. You look into the abyss. It doesn't want to look back. That's what happened. Kidney shot onto Chokes. Had a bop. Maybe human racial. Maybe a repent. Maybe he ran that. Didn't press the bob though. Didn't press the bob button. Wombo combo. It's gonna be on the next though. Look at dude, Sabda. How are you? What's up, Unbreakable? How you doing, my man? I hope you're having a good one. We're just gonna watch Wombo combo try his match against Yowashi. We'll see if the rogue is able to get himself a reset there. He is picking up food. He is trying to eat as much as he can, which I do like. They do have a Oblivion team. That's gonna be Reaper Flaming up. Ooh, trigger for Wombo combo. Leg sweep onto Yowashi. Does have the karma from the bike rolling. It's not letting Yowashi escape at all. Yowashi getting caught out of stealth. Maybe he can Shadow Meld back into stealth. He just sprint away from the monk. Shadow Meld, re-stealth immediately. He can still escape. No more evasion, no more cloak. He actually burned through everything. Shadow Meld. I should have Shadow Melded earlier. Getting caught in the Fist of Fury. I think it might be done and done unless you can maybe land a kidney shot from Wombo. Blind. Ooh, without touch of death, there's nothing you can do. Literally can't escape. Blind. I think you're dead though. Smoke bomb. Touch of death. Yeah. Wait. Really? No touch of death didn't kill you? Wait. Did touch of death not kill him? Really? And Wombo combo running all this way. He saw where Yowashi sat down to eat. Does he know that he's eating? Because he's just chowing down. The evidence is 70%, but dude, this man is getting a meal. How did he not die there? I don't know. Maybe a Wombo touched him, but he didn't continue the damage there. So it was like a really, really weak touch of death. Which could happen, but it looked like that would have been enough, right? Because touch of death has a baseline damage that it does. I don't know. But Yowashi does get to live another day. Karma coming back from Wombo combo. This is getting lower and lower. Wombo might have to karma this immediately. Does go for the karma evasion up for Yowashi. He's just trying to survive. He doesn't need to do any damage back to Wombo. No healing available this time, which is perfect for Yowashi. Stepped and kicked Wombo. Fist of Fury flying at Yowashi is going to be a short-term parry, but after the parry is gone, Reaping Flames by Yowashi. I think combo is down. And Bezzy, the Shadow Priest, is the last one we have left here, boys. Last one available. Team Blue has to trust to a Shadow Priest against a Rogue. At 76% damage. This is the longest game today. 18 minutes. Or it's getting up there for sure. Love the smoke bomb glitch. Wait. What is the smoke bomb glitch? I don't think that's a new... It sounds like a new one there, Zevix. What is that? What is that? Is Yowashi doing something we don't know? Wait, can you like smoke bomb and then just send smoke bomb? Or as long as you line us out of the monk touch, that doesn't do anything? Is that the break line of sight thing with monks? Is that what it is? Yeah, Vanish would... Maybe it is line of sight thing. Because I remember I think touch of death was a line of sight for a bit. And there's other racials I think that were line of sight. Like the Lifeforge racial. Yowashi is trying to see if he can get a sap into Bezzy, but Bezzy actually uses Greater Fade to get 100% dodge and walk up to Yowashi. Is going to go for a disperse immediately as the dampen is so high. He's just trying to reduce the amount of damage he's taken from the dots. Yeah, I don't know. Bezzy and Yowashi, like, I don't know how Bezzy can really come back. Unless he can get dots in Yowashi. Yowashi does not have a cloak anymore. Yeah, you can vanish and meld, but he already used both of those and somehow survived the touch of death. Which I think it was just a touch of death that barely did anything. It's gonna be kidney shot to Bezzy bike and down he goes. Not a lot he can really do at this point, man. Natha came in with 3. I love how Natha heals for more than he does damage. Same with Mary. These paladins, man. These paladins, man. No way. So I was thinking with Monk. Oh, really? Is that how he didn't die? I guess that would explain it. So I guess if you line of sight. Yeah, I guess as long as you have line of sight with a monk, maybe if you're in the smoke bomb or he is in the smoke bomb, he doesn't do it. I need to try it for myself, man. Alright, boys, let's get another one going, yeah?